So, the question of artificial intelligence in role playing games, it's a hot button one, and we're going to talk about it today on Greyhawk Grognard. Just a reminder, this is a collaboration with Joe the Lawyer and Eric Tankar of Tankar's Tavern. You're going to see their videos on my channel, and you're going to see my video on their channels. So like and subscribe to all three, and do check theirs out so you can get a different angle on the question of the day. So AI in RPGs. This is obviously a question that has vexed a lot of people. There are strong feelings on both sides. Personally, I like to, as a publisher myself, BRW Games has an official policy that we don't use artificial intelligence. We don't use AI for maps or art or content or anything like that. I do personally occasionally use Chat GPT or the YouTube art AI stuff for ideas, but it's never the actual content. Like, I'll ask a question of, what's the best time to drop my videos, or what would be an interesting topic to talk about, if I'm stuck for an idea. And most of the time I don't even use it, but it's can be a little neat to have it there to kind of jar your own mind and memory. But as a publisher, I like to support artists. I have a great relationship with a lot of artists that I've worked with over the years. I don't see any reason not to continue that relationship, and I don't want to undermine them by starting to use artificial intelligence generated art. Not to mention the fact I don't like the way most AI art looks. Even if you ask for photorealism, it can look cartoony or just wrong. But even if it wasn't, even if we weren't still in the uncanny valley when it comes to AI art, I find it uninspiring and uninspired. I don't like the way it looks. There's just something about it that just doesn't feel right, and it makes everything associated with it feel more, I don't know, plastic. Um, as for content, I mean, that's ridiculous. I've seen some of the AI tricks that's come out, and it's laughable. It's meaningless. It's gibberish. You can't use it for any kind of detailed work that requires structure. It's just not there yet. And even if it was, that's not what I'm about. I want to express my own ideas. I don't want to, plug them into an AI generator and have it spit out my text for me. I like the creative process. I enjoy it, and I tend to keep using it. I don't particularly, I'm not going to start campaigning against other people using it. I'm certainly not, in it for any kind of environmentalist. Oh, you're using too much electricity kind of thing. I mean, you could say that about any number of different things. AI is no different, so I don't see any reason to single it out on that account. And when it comes to like AI actors and stuff like that, I shudder at the thought of not having actors actually perform roles, which is different, I think, than AI enhancement, like we saw with some of the new Star Wars stuff, where they put Grand uh, 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 Grand Moff Tarkin's face on another actor. I don't think there's anything wrong with that per se, as long as it's done with respect. And I think that's okay when it's needed and warranted. De-aging is falls in the same category, where they had Luke Skywalker come in at the end of the Mandalorian or one of the shows. They de-aged him to look like he did in Return of the Jedi. I think that's an appropriate use of this technology. It obviously doesn't fall. It's irrelevant to my purposes, my uses. I'm not making films. I'm making books. I'm making adventures, and as such, I'm personally not going to use it um, for anything more than the occasional uh, give me an idea, or or what do you think my audience would like. But most of the time, I'm making stuff that I like, and it just so happens that everybody else likes it too. So I have that advantage. So that's where I stand. I'm not going to go crusading against other people using it. I don't. It's not an automatic turn off for me, but it's if the text is AI, then that's a line in the sand. I'm not even gonna bother with stuff like that. But if a product is written by a human being and happens to contain AI art, I'm not going to turn it down just for that reason. So anyway, that's what I feel about it. I would love to hear your comments. Please put them down below. Talk at length about it. Be my guest. Just please be nice. Be respectful to one another. No name calling. It's a it's a highly emotional issue, or can be, but we can still talk about it like adults. So anyway, hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all later. Thanks for watching today's video. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Below you'll find links to my Patreon, which helps make these videos possible. You'll also find the web store where you can buy my books, and my blog where you'll find all sorts of free downloads and other articles. Thanks, and have a great day.